Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor and you are watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
Well, we have with us extremely khoobsurat Sonam Kapoor back on Bollywood Hungama on huge popular demand. Wonderful to have you back, Sonam.
Thank you.
And somewhere the perception is that Sonam Kapoor is literally glowing these days. And
I am?
there is, yeah, seriously. So somewhere that maybe is love in the mind that is making her glow so much. That is a perception.
No, okay. So I'm glowing because I'm getting so much love from everybody. The
Right.
kind of positivity that I'm receiving since the time of Khoobsurat has been so incredible.
Right.
And the kind of work that I'm getting to do, and every morning I wake up and I love going to my job and I'm doing incredible work with a lot of people, and
Right.
it's taken me very long, and I've worked very hard to come to this stage.
Right.
And since I've signed Ranjana to the release of Khoobsurat and to promoting Dolly Ki Doli, it's been an amazing journey.
Right.
It's been hard work, but I think right now it's sort of paying off. So I'm quite happy.
Okay, and your father is extremely proud of whatever you do, in fact, and whenever I talk to him, he's extremely passionate about talking about you.
He's so funny.
No, it's not. I'm serious. He's like he was like Khoobsurat. She was a mainstay, and the way it just opened up, in spite of the fact that it was opening with another movie and all that stuff. He was extremely proud of that fact. Now, when it comes to Dolly Ki Doli, somewhere it is a film that is banking completely on Sonam Kapoor because you're the biggest star of the movie.
I don't think
I'm talking technically speaking, actually.
You know, I'll be very honest with you. It doesn't matter who the star of the film is. I think a lot of films in the past couple of years have proved that. If it's a good film, unless it's like a Khan in the film, then you know there's no formula to that.
Right.
But the rest of us mortals, mere mortals, you know, have to be a part of a good project for it to connect with the audience.
Right.
So it doesn't. I mean, I'm very flattered that people are saying all these things about me, but I don't think I deserve any of the credit, whether for Khoobsurat or whether Dolly Ki Doli does well or not. To me, because Khoobsurat was a good film, and I feel that Dolly Ki Doli is a good film, I think the credit should go to the makers and to the whole cast.
It's a new Sonam Kapoor, absolutely. You know, humility doesn't look really that.
But I'm not
nicely.
being humble. I'm telling you the honest
You're
truth.
telling me the honest. But somewhere you've always been categorical about your performances as well. That you know precisely where you've done well, be it Ranjana or be it any of the other films.
Because I know the kind of work I put into it. I'm not deluded about anything, and I'm not going to be falsely modest about something just to sound like a good Indian girl, wife, whatever everybody wants to sound like. But I work very hard, and I feel like I'm not the best actor around, but I'm trying to be better with every film. And with whatever I get, I try to challenge myself and I try to get better. And I think the effort, for me, the performance, if I have to grade myself, I'll never be an A+ or whatever. I'll always be a C or a B, but I'll always give myself an A for effort, for sure. Because I know I put in a lot of work, and I work extremely hard every morning, morning to night. I work very hard at my job.
No, you know, that effort is showing for sure. For example, when I've seen Dolly Ki Doli, and the sort of transformation that I personally saw as far as Sonam Kapoor's actor is concerned, as far as your body language is concerned, the way you're approaching, and even the entertainment question, the way you just bring it to the table, there's a lot of difference as far as that thing is concerned. So, kahin na kahin, aisa nahi hai ki that as you've said that you've been working very hard, but that is getting transformed into, as far as result is concerned. So you labeling yourself as B or C as far as vis-a-vis maybe other people. Maybe it's not fair. The other people have different ideas now.
I think maybe other people have different ideas, but I don't.
One more thing you said about the Khans and the fact that somewhere a film maybe gets the best when in terms of box office when they are
they just all do well.
You know, if we see in 2014 there have been several women oriented movies. Even Khoobsurat was primarily a women oriented movie, and
thank you for the support. Bollywood Hungama supported us quite a bit.
we've always supported good films and good actors.
Yes, yes.
So
Thank
Sonam
you.
Kapoor has always been
a
the
good,
one.
yeah, but thank you for the support. I know that you all did. So thank you.
All right. So in that regard, be it a Queen, be it a Mary Kom, there have been several films where actresses they've done very well, and many would say that they've been the mainstay of the movie. So it's not merely that it's the Khans who just bring the big bucks. There are the actresses. Khoobsurat is a perfect example of that.
Okay, can we not have this conversation?
Why?
Because I think Khoobsurat was a joint effort.
Right.
With Shashank Ghosh is one of the most incredible directors that I've worked with, and it was a universally loved film, and it was a film for the family. It was Disney's first venture in India, so everybody put in a lot of hearts and soul into it.
Right.
And I don't like this idea of saying that it's done well because of an actor. I think it does well.
I'm saying woman-oriented.
Female-oriented films. Okay.
I'm not saying primarily because of.
No, see, honestly, since Ranjana, I've been getting this tag saying that, you're the most, like you said, you're the most popular face in the film and all of that. But I honestly feel that if I didn't work with the kind of actors that I worked, like Dhanush, or like Ayushmann, or like Farhan, or like, Fawad, or if I may say Raj and Varun and Pulkit, I don't think I would have been any good in any of the films, because you're only as good as your co-star.
Right.
And with Dhanush, I think a lot of my performance was organic, because he was so organic with what he's doing despite the language barrier. And I think from then onwards it just kept on flowing. I decided to do films where my characters were important and the kind of actors I worked with I connected with. And so yeah, I might be the more popular one among all of them, but they're definitely better actors than I am. And a lot of them have their own audience.
Sonam Kapoor, why you on this pre?
No, it's a fact. Faridoon, if I say that I'm the best actor and I think I'm very good.
I'm not saying that you're the best actor, but the fact is that there is, you had a screening yesterday. I'm sure that a lot of people must have told you a lot.
Yes.
So it's not that other actors were not good, but to say that they're better than you, maybe it's relative. Other people have other perceptions.
Yeah, 100%. But
men who like watching women, they obviously were not interested in Rajkumar Rao. He's not really attractive as far as they are concerned.
That is so mean.
Right. Why?
Because he's really cute looking.
But men won't think, na?
Men won't think.
I'm saying from that perspective. Different people have different perception about.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that. But honestly, yes, everybody can.
He's excellent. Rajkumar is excellent
in the film.
I met him in fact yesterday. He's excellent. Every single frame.
Yeah, he's so good. Sonu Serawat,
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Dolly.
He is excellent actually. He is excellent. You're saying something?
No, nothing. I think he's very sweet. So no, if I think that I'm amazing, I don't think I'll be able to work hard on my next film. Then I feel यार मेरा सब हो गया, अभी ठीक हो गया, अभी कर दिया मैंने जो करना है. So I have to keep pushing myself and being a harsh critic on myself. I think I'm the harshest critic of myself.
Okay, now you're someone who I think loves to read a lot.
Yes.
And when we see as far as the movie is concerned, I think the writing is really sprightly.
Brilliant. Uma Shankar, you're a genius.
Uma Shankar. He's written the dialogues?
He's written the dialogues.
Okay, and Abhishek and they together or?
Abhishek, no. Uma's written the dialogues and Abhishek and Uma have written the screenplay together. It was Abhishek's idea.
Right.
And then he got Uma to write it for him. So that's why they've gotten the credit together.
Okay, but the dialogue have been written by Uma Shankar.
And then a lot of it has been improvised on set.
It's a male or like a female?
Uma is a male. He is a journalist. He used to be a journalist.
Okay, I'm just confirming because Uma is like a...
Yeah, Uma Shankar. His name is Uma Shankar. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uma and Shankar. Uma can be a girl.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But I'm just confirming.
Yeah.
The ensemble cast is excellent as well.
Yes,
there are a lot of people, I think, in terms of be it Archana Puran Singh, be it Bridget. She's excellent.
Bra panty tak nahi chhodi kamini hai. That dialogue is super.
She is, and people literally were laughing like anything on that one.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
I think she's excellent. There's Bridget Kala, I think, is excellent.
Amazing.
Zishan is
brilliant.
Is very good.
Yeah.
And I think the Varun's friend that I was talking to you about, I think he's excellent. The entire ensemble cast is Rajesh Sharma is excellent, I think, as well.
Joshi is good.
Manoj Joshi is very good as well. And the Dadi Ma, I think she has one dialogue. But she rules like anything. The police.
सब कुछ
दे दिया. The police station scene, she's excellent. So how was the experience of working with such a wonderful ensemble star cast?
You know, honestly, I got along with everybody. I was speaking to Manoji in the morning because he called me up in the morning. And he's like, you know, I couldn't meet you yesterday to talk to you properly because I had to leave. I had a very early morning today, straight after the screening. And he said, he just went on praising me. And I felt really embarrassed. And I wanted to tell him that you know, his fondness for me like shows through in the film, even if it's like a couple of lines. I was like, maybe it's in my head,
right?
But like all of them supported me so much through and through in the film. Like Zishan is like my buddy. I love him. I've known him since Ranjana
as well.
And you know, everything was a support. Raj is a friend. He was such a huge support.
Sure.
Zeena ma'am, who plays my fake mom,
right?
My mom, my fake mom, whatever, was a support. So everybody was a support, and you know. We had such an amazing time working together. We all became friends. Like there was nothing. Everybody just wanted to have a good time and make a good film. There was no greed कि मुझे और dialogues चाहिए, मुझे ये scene छीनना है. Everybody was just like very comfortable in this space because everybody had liked and respected each other. And I think that's so important in a film like Dolly Ki Doli, which is all about chemistry.
Towards the end of the film, in terms of for a girl that she's expected to be the way in a certain way for the entire life, which is wonderful. So in a way, you are having like a message as well, which you espouse in a lot of other ways. So you feel good when something of this sort comes as far as on screen is concerned.
You know what I loved about this film Faridoon was that सब कुछ ना ऐसे ही बोल दिया था. अब अगर if you please revisit the film again.
जी.
दहेज के बारे में बात है. अगर आप देखेंगे कि ये मेरी बेटी के लिए, you know, the first scene with सोनू.
बिल्कुल.
हाँ, फिर you know, even with अर्चना पूरन सिंह की ये लड़की को कैसे रिजेक्ट कर लेते हैं. बहुत लंबी है, ज़्यादा बात करिए. द इनसिक्योरिटीज ऑफ पेरेंट्स की, यार ये लड़की मुझे आके निकाल देगी एंड व्हाटएवर. यू नो, लाइक ऑल दीज लिटिल थिंग्स, यू नो, द इंटरप्रिटेशन कि इज इट नेसेसरी दैट, यू नो, देयर इज अ ब्यूटीफुल लाइन कि तू ना मेरा रीजन है ना गिल्ट है. डॉली तो डॉली ही है. यू नो, फॉर मी दैट इज दैट यू शुड नेवर ब्लेम समबडी फॉर द चॉइसेस दैट यू मेक.
Right.
You know, and we have this thing in Indian cinema कि यार कुछ ये लड़की है ना तो कुछ खराब होगा. Maybe she is not the Sati Savitri that everybody would perceive an actress like a female character to be.
Right.
You know, maybe she is just who she is. There's nothing wrong with it, and you cannot blame anybody for your choices. She doesn't want to blame Robin. She doesn't want to blame anyone. She just is just happy with who she is. And what I was saying at the meet and greet, that you know, sometimes you need to be we are so pressured in India, in our culture, in Hindus, in Muslims, in all, especially in Hindus and Muslims, you know, to get married till a certain age. We get so pressured to find somebody and not to be alone. Ki, you know, there's this kalank that is put on someone. Ki iski shaadi nahi hui hai. Why is she like that? Why is she like that? I think it's a beautiful joke on that. It's beautifully said without actually making it into one drama. You know,
absolutely.
And I thought it was so effortlessly done. You know, कि she's like, हाँ ये ले लो, अभी हो गया मेरा.
Right.
बस हो गया, अभी this is who I am now. I'm happy with the way I am. Good, bad, ugly, doesn't matter. This is who I am.
Something I'm noticing which is different.
What?
You're saying you're not completing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Those are golden words now.
Yeah, somewhere. I mean, I use that a lot.
Which happened in our past interviews a lot. Have you consciously worked on it?
No, I haven't. Right. Honestly, I haven't. The only reason that I'm not saying it as much because I'm a little more confident of who I am now.
Right.
So I'm not always trying to explain myself to people and trying to get validation from what you think. Saying, do you understand what I'm saying? Because I don't care now whether somebody understands me or not. So it's a psychological thing. I think once you grow up a little bit, you're like, this is who I am, take it or leave it. People might not like you, people might love you, but this is what it is. And I think psychologically you become like that and you stop using those sort of crutches. You know, there's a point when you are young, when you feel that people don't understand who you are,
right,
and people are judging you and you get a persecution complex that people are persecuting you, and when you grow out of that, you automatically don't need those little crutches.
Profound words, actually.
God,
profound
you're making
words.
fun of me, no, aren't you?
Trust me not. Trust me not. Okay. Seriously not.
Okay.
But aren't they profound words? They are.
I don't know.
Because you know, I've known you for a long time now and I've interviewed you many times.
You interviewed me first for Aisha.
No, before that as well.
No, Delhi 6 you didn't.
Delhi 6 I did at your home.
Oh, that was the first time.
You sang for us as well.
Oh.
I've got a terrific memory, trust me. Okay.
I don't remember Delhi 6 ka time.
I'll
I
send you the
remember
video. I'll send you the video. We have it.
I didn't even know I did an interview for Bollywood Hungama.
You did, and you sang, I think, Masakali or some other song. Masakali you sang.
Yeah?
Us. Yes. And that video got a very good response. I still remember that.
Oh my god, I'm such a bad singer.
Those were
Why did I sing? Was it really bad?
So which one, from Dolly Ki Doli, which one do you want to sing today?
I'm not singing
You're not?
any of the songs. I'm not very good.
I interviewed Jacqueline Fernandez recently, and she was saying a lot as well. Manika, Sonam says, you know what I mean? You're saying, you have abridged that. She said that we are best friends, we are besties.
Oh, yeah.
I think she's very, very fond of you.
Yeah, I love Jackie. She just messaged me saying, how did it go? How did it go? I was like, it went fine, because yesterday was the first screening and she couldn't come because she got stuck in a shoot, and today she's in Hyderabad. She was like, I'm so mad. Can we have another trial when we come back? And I'm traveling, so mom's having a trial, so I said, you go for that. She's like, no, I want to see it with you. I was like, okay, so you and I are going to see the film alone. But no, she loves me and I love her because she's one of the most real people in this industry. I have 3 girlfriends in the industry who I love. Asin, Jacqueline and Swara. These 3 girls, especially Jacqueline and Swara, are very, very important to me.
When that entire thing happened, you tackled it with a lot of good sense of humor, which was wonderful somewhere. So how important do you think is sense of humor in a busy celebrity's life?
I think it's so important because the day you start taking yourself seriously, you're like really annoying. I would get so annoyed with myself if I was like, I am this person and how dare you say this to me. Right. It's good to kind of make mistakes, especially when you're younger. So by the time you reach when you're older, you'll be like, okay, fine, I learned from it and I'm richer and better because of that. And so I think I was the first person to tweet that when I got that link with that whole
selfie
video.
song, Sonam
yes,
selfie
yeah,
song.
so they sent it to me, these people who made it, they sent it to me and they were like, can you please tweet us? I was like, okay, sure. I saw it. Honestly, I had tears in my eyes because I felt really foolish and stupid. And then I thought it was really funny after a while. And I was like, I know 15 years down the line, I'm going to be laughing at this because this is going to be behind me. And I think it's really funny. And I was like, I might as well laugh at myself instead of feeling sorry for myself. So
that's the best way because then other people, they stop indulging in.
No, it's fine. People can. You're a public personality and what people say about you is none of your business. It's theirs and it's a reflection of them. On them, not on you. When
are you writing your first book? I think you should be writing that.
I'm going to be writing my first film soon.
Okay, and who's going to direct it?
I don't know. Someone good, hopefully.
So I think people should be looking forward to that. Rajkumar has said on the Suhagrat scene that it's a small scene, shot in the dark, and since there were few retakes, I ended up drinking 6 big glasses of milk. It made me feel horrible. Sonam was laughing throughout the shoot.
Yeah, I was. He's taking a lot of revenge on me. That's because it was his close-up. My close-up got done in 2 takes and he just kept on. He had to keep doing it. Right. And he felt so sick by the end of it. So by then Abhishek was like, you don't think you're going to get it because get it right. I don't drink the whole glass of milk. But Raj is such a committed actor. He wanted to drink that milk.
Right.
So he drank it, and then eventually I was just like, I couldn't help but laugh because he was torturing himself.
But do you think that you're a perfect, candidate for endorsing milk products now?
Why? Because I said, मैं सबको दूध देती हूँ in a very bad way.
Whatever, but it's like.
I don't think so. I don't think I shouldn't. I don't know if I should be endorsing the kind of milk that I'm selling in Dolly Ki Doli because इसमें कुछ मिलाया हुआ है.
You never know, some interesting thing may come in.
Flavored milk
or something like that.
जो सुला देता है लोगों को.
ज़रूरी नहीं. But since you have.
Yeah, of course. I like milk.
Are you doing? Have you been offered Raees opposite Shah Rukh Khan?
No, I was never offered that.
Right.
It's very annoying that all these stories keep coming.
Right. Okay, Sonam, we've taken a few questions from your fans.
Okay.
There are a lot of them, but we've taken a few of them. This is Titus from Delhi. Any fun incident that you would like to share with us that took place during filming of Dolly Ki Doli?
Well, honestly, there were lots of incidences because we were all of us got along really, really well. Manoj Joshi thinks he's an astrologer.
Achha, he
can read, yeah. So I was asking, so Zishan's like, "Tu sabko पूछती है अपनी पत्री के बारे में, तू पागल है क्या?" So that was the kind of camaraderie that we had about food and this and that and everything. So it was amazing. I had a great time, but we had like 35 days to shoot the whole film.
Yeah.
So we didn't actually have time for masti mazak. We were like literally working 16 to 20. Like there was a point when I did 3 24-hour days. 22
Yeah, in
hours.
fact, Arbaz has said in an interview that everything was, since it was a tightly budgeted film, Sonam came on time, that helped a lot, and because she was the biggest star on the film somewhere. And next question is about Arbaz and Malaika. This is Titus once again. How would you describe Arbaz and Malaika as producers?
Malaika is like behind the scenes. She sees all the product, like whatever we shot and whatever there is. And Arbaz is a very involved producer. So he's there from the first shot to the last shot of the film. He did not ever leave the set. Everything was done with his, like, he was involved, and that made all of us very secure, because no matter how competent Abhishek was, he's a first time director, and I've worked with first time directors before, and I know that there's nothing incompetent about him, but I know there's a certain nervousness and there's a certain, you know, thing that sets in where, you know, sometimes when you're very nervous, you cannot perform very well. Like, you know, sometimes you freeze, and I didn't want that to ever happen. I think Arbaz was there. So when I signed this film, I was like, I need you to be there on set, because we had such a short period of time that we needed to shoot, that we needed to be shooting like a machine, you know, and there were so many actors and there was such a combination of things that there couldn't be a point where, you know, there was you couldn't stall for anything. So it was very important for him to be there so that things kept on rolling.
Right.
So he was amazing producer, very respectful. I don't think anybody's given me the kind of respect.
Yeah, you've said that in an interview, yes.
He's given me a lot of respect. You know, he treated me like an artist. He didn't treat me like a bimbo with my dad's credit card. A lot of people have a tendency to, a lot of people perceive me as that. And they think, yeah, bachi hai, you know, she's like this, she's like that. And there's not, you know, so there's that respect that I got from him. And I've got that from like Anand Rai, I've got that from Rakesh Mehra, and I've got that, you know, quite a bit, and a lot from Shashank. So these last couple of people I've worked with have given me that, and that's why I chose to work with them, because they respect me and I respect them because of that, you know. Forget me, any girl is not given that respect in this industry. Everybody, you know, unless, you know, you really prove yourself, you know, become like a Vidya Balan or something like that, they just start treating you like a hot chick. You know, nobody treats you like you have a brain or you have anything. And I think Arbaz is very open-minded and very strong, and I think a lot of it has to do with Malaika, and I think that relationship has made him the way he is. And so yeah, they were wonderful producers, and they really supported me and they really believed in me. You know, my sister's been making Aisha and Khoobsurat with me. My sister made it for me, not even dad. My sister made that. Dad obviously supported us a lot, but it was Riya, you know, so that was family. So they don't mind making a film, female-oriented film on me. But for Arbaz Khan, who had just made Dabang 1 and Dabang 2, to do that, that's insane, to actually believe in you so much and say, yeah, I think she'll be able to do it. I'm putting, you know, and anybody, it's very difficult. You have to think about it. It's very difficult to put that kind of faith in someone.
All right, this is Kavish from Durban, South Africa. Are you taking the Disney princess tag seriously? After Fawad, Salman plays one in PRDP and you con one in DKD.
Am I taking the princess tag seriously?
Disney
I was a wannabe princess in Khoobsurat.
Right.
I wasn't exactly the princess. It was Fawad. He was the prince. I was a physiotherapist. But yeah, they made me into a Disney princess, I guess. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm taking the Disney princess seriously, but I like the values that it entails. So I'm trying to do films which have a universal appeal. So even Dolly Ki Doli is a UA film, and there's a lot of stuff that the whole family can see. And it's important that I reach this kind of audience at this point in my career.
Right. And maybe I think what he's referring to is you con one in DKD.
Oh, okay, like that.
That's a surprise. Should we talk about it? We should not actually, yeah.
Because wasn't that an amazing surprise?
It was actually. So there's a prince that she cons and we can't talk about it right now. Fantastic. All right. This is interesting. This is Sarah from Saudi Arabia. If you had the opportunity to con one actor, who would it be and why?
Like what kind of con?
That you have to decide.
If I had to con one actor, I would love to con, who would I like to con? I would love to con Amitabh Bachchan into working with me. You know, that's I worked as an assistant, but as an I would love to work with him as an actor.
You'd love to con him into working
with him. I'd be like like somehow like because I know like I don't know if I'll ever get the opportunity.
No, I think he would love to work with you as well, I'm sure.
I don't know about that, but yeah, I would love to work with him.
Right. All right. This is Ashfaq from Saudi Arabia. Why you didn't do any films with SRK? Can you tell the reason?
Because I haven't been offered one film with him. Nobody's ever offered. I don't know. It's nobody from Shah Rukh Khan's like space has ever offered me a film.
Right.
Maybe I'm not the kind of actor he wants to work with. I would love to work with him, but I haven't been offered a film.
We'll edit that.
Okay.
You shouldn't say that.
No, but I'm just saying that I
right.
No, I haven't been offered a film. Okay.
Right. But there are a lot of people who've been saying that when can we see you working with Shah Rukh? There are quite a few people who have said that.
That's because, okay, anyway. Because this whole competition is happening, right?
Shah Rukh and
Salman, yeah.
Right.
So they like, you're working with one person, why can't you work with the other? It's really funny to see like the fans.
Right.
Like online.
That is true.
It's really, I love it. I think it's so funny.
There are a lot of Salman Khan fans who are supporting Dolly Ki Doli.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's amazing because I'm his heroine, right? So everybody's like, oh, go watch Dolly Ki Doli.
There's a bit of a surprise at the end.
Yeah.
For Salman Khan fans as well.
Yeah.
Dolly Ki Doli. We will play it after release.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. This is interesting. This is Tanvi from USA. How would you like to style your own shadi and doli? What would they look like?
Okay, honestly, honestly, after wearing so many wedding jodas in Dolly Ki Doli, right now all I want to wear is a cotton sari and go to court.
Why?
Because I'm so fed up of dressing up in this film. You've seen how many changes I've done in the lehengas. It's, you know, you get married once and you can get through that like uncomfortable outfit. I had to do it over and over again in this film. It's so uncomfortable, and I had to dance in one whole outfit.
Right.
So I think I'll need a bit of a break before I decide what I want to wear for my wedding. Right now I can't even think about it. I'm just like, I don't want to wear anything right now. I just want to wear like a sari and just go and like sign and be like done with it.
Absolutely. What are the best qualities of Dolly? This is MI from Kazakhstan. That's MI, Kazakhstan. What are the best qualities of Dolly?
What are the best qualities of Dolly? She is independent, strong-willed, content, and she thinks before she does anything. There is nothing that she does without thinking. She's not at all like Millie. Sab naap tol ke karti hai. If you see the character, I don't know if that layer comes through in the film, but everything is very quietly done.
This is Tanya. I don't know from where, but Tanya. When is Battle for Bitora shoot starting? Are you doing Neerja biopic?
No comments on both.
Why?
Can't talk about either.
Okay, so but what are you starting as far as?
No comments. I am starting to know new projects, but I can't comment on either of them.
This is a new Sonam Kapoor. In fact, Prem Ratan Dhan Payo was confirmed on Bollywood Hungama interview only.
Yes.
When you
because I called somebody and said that everybody's asking me what do I do, and he was like, just talk about it now.
Mostly it is expected that men are supposed to be heartless and they should be, you know, they can get away with being heartless because that's how macho feels like or is considered in a way. That is one quality. But in Dolly Ki Doli somewhere the girl is actually heartless somewhere.
She's heartless.
In a way, when the climax thing happens.
The typical girly attitude.
She's not having that typical girly.
Sensitive,
exactly.
oversensitive.
Yeah, and the melodrama and all that bit. She can take her decision. She can take her revenge as well. You know.
Yeah.
That's where I'm coming from. So in a way, you find that progressive in the film?
I find that interesting, and I don't know if that's progressive, but I think that, you know, we all have this idea of what a woman should be like, especially in India, and she's not that at all. When somebody says that, you know, I love you, and she's like, but you know what, that's not for me. तुझे पता है कि मुझे शादी में ऐसे शादी वादी में कोई interest है ही नहीं. You know, so it's like that. I like that. I don't know if it's progressive, but I think it's important for women to see that you can also be like this.
Best movie in 2014 for you. This is MI from Kazakhstan once again.
Besides Khoobsurat. Okay, so there are 3 films that I really liked: Heather, Queen, and Mardani. The ones which I've seen. I haven't seen everything, so I don't want to like. Oh no, I'm sorry. PK was one of my favorite films of the year. So I know that a lot of people did not like it. Obviously, the numbers speak for themselves. But I was overwhelmed by PK.
By the message and
the idea and the way it was done. I mean, there was so much conviction. It is a bloody alien talking about religion. Right. Like who thinks like that, and who has the conviction to make a film on that?
Absolutely.
I thought it was amazing, and kudos to Rajkumar Hirani to do Like for me, that was one of my. Why don't I think that it's part of this 2014? Why do I keep thinking it's
because it came in the fag end of
the
December
2014. Yeah,
2014,
yeah.
maybe because of that. All right. Okay, this is Miss Z Khan. Is Sonam aware there's at least one sad train scene in most of her movies? Is it a lucky charm for her?
Yes, you know what? I actually noticed that yesterday. Savarya, there isn't one. Delhi 6, there is one in one of the songs before Bhor Bhai, which is a classical thing. There's none in Aisha. There's not in I Hate Love Stories. There's one in Mausam. There's one in Ranjana. And now there is one in this film. I was counting the train sequences yesterday.
Right.
So that's a really interesting question because even I noticed that yesterday. Someone really watches my films.
Many do.
Yeah.
Many do. But the observation is very interesting.
Yeah.
Observation is very
super
interesting.
observation.
Yeah. This is Fennel Seta from Mumbai. One good and bad quality of Rajkumar, Varun and Pulkit. This is interesting.
Good quality of Rajkumar is that he is the most brilliant actor that I've worked with. Bad quality of Rajkumar is that, what is the bad quality of Rajkumar? If you think about it, I don't know him that well. He doesn't like, if he gets upset about something, he gets angry about something, it takes him a really long time to say it. Which I think is not good.
When you see his performance, he's a dynamite actually.
Yeah.
But when you meet him and when you talk to him, he's like very understated.
Very understated.
Very understated.
Yeah.
Pulkit Samrat.
A very nice guy, very sweet guy. He's too reserved. Pulkit is too reserved.
That is the flip side.
Yeah.
Right.
But, so a lot of people don't know that about him, that he's actually a really nice guy. Good quality about Varun. Great comic timing, amazing actor, very nice guy, one of my favorite people to work with. Bad quality in Varun, does not take care of himself. And as an actor, it's very important to take care of yourself because eventually, any art form, whether you're a singer or a host, you need to take care of your voice. As an actor, you need to take care of everything. You need to take care of your voice, you need to take care of your skin, you need to take care of your body, you need to take care of everything because you need to have that stamina to use everything, all your faculties correctly.
मैं एक चीज की जरूरत करने के लिए मैं आपके सामने because you know with Sonam Kapoor I have these एक observation है somewhere when Varun is lusting after you.
Yeah.
Do you find it really interesting and funny or engaging in a way? He's literally lusting after you.
Yeah.
Right.
I find it.
You know,
Nothing.
मैं किसी और एक्ट्रेस से पूछ सकता था आपके साथ मुझे पूछने में थोड़ा सा मुझे सोचना पड़ता है actually.
Why?
Generally because.
Okay. No, it's his acting and he's a kid. He's my brother's age. He's Harsh's age.
You know, you are spoiling it actually. You're spoiling it somehow. Basically, he's lusting after you. We're talking about the picture part of it. So let's take it from that context.
What is that?
If you have to react to it in terms of watching a movie, brothers, mat leke aaye, please. Request hai. Just because he's actually lusting after you. So how do you react to that? As an audience, and he's not your brother.
He's definitely not my brother. But how do I react to that as an audience? Because I'm Sonam, and people don't expect that of me, and people don't want anybody to lust after me.
But why? But I think somewhere I think your styling is very different from what you've been styled before.
In this film?
Yes.
So the same person who styled me for Khoobsurat styled me for Dolly Ki Doli.
But even in terms of the casuals and all these, the way you've been, it's very refreshing from what we've seen in the past. The hairstyle and everything as well.
Thank you.
That has that that shade. I think shades is very interesting.
You see, you like the different interpretations.
Yeah.
There are subtle changes in every person.
Right.
She's playing. I didn't want to do very loud changes in,
Right.
So I just thought it was interesting because I feel like it's been done before when you change everything. It looks very caricaturish. Real con artists don't do that because the closer to the truth there is about that person and the personality, the easier it is to lie to someone. You know that, right? You sure?
I'm learning.
No, I mean, whatever. But I didn't understand that.
I've not met con artists. I wouldn't be doing actually. So I'm just.
There are a lot of con artists. Most actors are cons.
They are.
Because they actually don't mean anything that they say. I'm just joking. It's a joke.
Right.
I said that with a straight face, right?
You want to take a few names?
No.
So finally, Sonam, any notable memory that you have of Dolly Ki Doli that you'd like to share with us while shooting for it? Or?
For me, the best part of shooting in Dolly Ki Doli was shooting with my fake family.
I think they were interesting.
They were amazing.
Right.
And I loved every bit of it. And obviously all these wonderful actors. So good to work with them. They're so talented and amazing. I feel like it was the people in Dolly Ki Doli that was interesting and amazing. And I can't think of one particular moment or some fun thing or anything, but I guess shooting the songs And I have to like give a shout out to the associate director.
Right.
He directed the title track, Dolly Ki Doli, the one you know
Right.
where I'm doing the different
Right,
things.
right.
And Babaji Ka Thullu.
Babaji Ki Doli, yeah.
So he was like heading both of those, and I think
Right.
he did an incredible job. I think the film really comes together because of the title track.
Something about the director, Abhishek Dogra, the first time director.
He's very good.
He's assisted quite a few people in the past.
Yes, he's assisted Balki, if I'm not mistaken.
And
right?
Ahmad Khan as
Ahmad as well.
Right.
He's very sure of what he wants, which is very rare in first-time directors. And I think that's what made us also sure about ourselves and kind of work on the characters. He is better at characters and scenes, and Arbaz knew that, so he kept an amazing technical team around him.
Ji.
You know, and Abhishek had no ego when it came to that. Like if somebody told him that's not good, like he'd listen. I think that always makes a fine director eventually. When you have the capacity to listen and observe and let people who know their jobs do their jobs.
Right.
So I like that the best about Abhishek.
Fantastic. So thank you very much and all the best for your movies. आप पत्ते नहीं खोल रही हैं क्या फ्यूचर में भी आप क्या करने वाले हो? But we genuinely hope that it's something interesting. Looking forward to your directorial venture that you're talking about,
Yes.
and I hope that you write a book apart from a movie or something,
I
because
hope
that'll
so
be
too.
interesting. Because I think you're quite proficient in English.
Yes.
So maybe it will be like
I guess. I hope.
memoirs or any
Memoirs? I'm too young to write memoirs.
like memoirs in the sense like maybe something
Like a self-help book?
self-help book, maybe something like that.
Okay.
So thank you very much, Sonam, and all the best wishes. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
That's all we have from Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching. Hi, this is Faridoon Shahryar. For the most interesting celebrity interviews, do subscribe to Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.